Eh,
Una bestia.
el regreso del Pancho.
I've never had it easy in WWE. I've had injuries. I was released twice, and just when I had scratched and clawed my way to the top, my in-ring career was over. I could have sat at home, satisfied with what I accomplished, but I decided that's not how I wanted my story to end. I wanted to show myself, my family, and anyone who's gone through adversity in life that you need to take on whatever challenge you face and fight for your dreams. Well, we might as well get on with Daniel Bryan managing.
Buena. Peleo con John Cena. Ve.
Right after I graduated high school, I moved from Washington down to Texas to train at Shawn Michaels School. It wasn't too long after that that I was signed by WWE. When I first got signed by WWE in 2000, I had no idea really what to expect. Most of the guys on TV had been wrestling for years
Buena.
and years, and at that point, I'd only been wrestling for 6 months. Since I was still really new to all this, I was sent to hone my craft at WWE's developmental territory, which at the time was in Memphis. Luckily, William Regal was a trainer there, and he helped me out a lot. So with the WWE contract and Hall of Fame trainers, Bryan Danielson was on the fast track to success, right? No, not quite. I was released in 2001, the first time I was released by WWE. It was really hard, actually, because I
Vamos,
really didn't
vamos,
know
flaco.
what to do. William Regal told me this is a chance to win.
Buena.
This is a
Ay,
chance to travel the world, find who you
ay,
are as a wrestler, and find who you are as a person.
ay,
So I went back to the Indies and tried
ay.
again. But soon after that, in 2003, Bryan Danielson made his triumphant return to WWE. Well, sort of. Bryan Danielson from Aberdeen, Washington. I returned for some one-off matches on WWE's weekend shows. Sunday Night Heat and Lost. I like this move. Look at that. Nice monkey flip. Well, you know this Bryan Danielson is a very accomplished young man. We've seen him in the past, and he's very, very good. I didn't really have a goal other than it was good exposure on TV. And one of these matches happened to be against a young up-and-comer named John Cena. Surely this would be my big break, right?
Este objetivo. Ah, un ataque. Ah, su madre. Pie.
They're struggling for control right now. Welcome, everybody, to WWE Velocity. Michael Cole here alongside Corey Graves and Byron Saxton. We kick things off with John Cena against a local competitor named Bryan Danielson.
I gotta say, Cole, I'm surprised Cena's not rapping at all tonight.
That's because John Cena is focused. He's facing Brock Lesnar on SmackDown next week, and he's going to make an example of Bryan Danielson right here tonight.
Oh, chin-breaking uppercut.
Ponga como una llave en el brazo.
I can't tell what's more outrageous, Cena's recent raps are those ugly yellow pants.
You're just jealous, Saxton. Cena's got dope style and mad rhymes. Hippity hoppity hoppity.
No murió.
German suplex. This Bryan Danielson guy looks a little nerdy, but apparently he's got a pretty impressive pedigree. Where'd he come from?
Cole, Bryan Danielson began his training with a former WWE champion, Monday Night Raw's own Shawn Michaels. Before his big comeback, HBK actually started a wrestling school, and we're seeing one of its graduates.
Corey mentioned Bryan Danielson training with Shawn Michaels, and I see some of that high-flying pedigree. But this kid doesn't strike me as a main event material like HBK. Anything else about his training?
Well, you can also see some serious technical wrestling chops.
No. Oh. ¿Cómo le hago una llave en el brazo?
Courtesy of additional training Danielson got from one half of the World Tag Team Champions, William Regal.
No, another reversal.
Neither one of them are willing to give an inch here. John Cena is the very prototype of a WWE superstar. He's got the physique and athleticism of a future WWE champion.
I completely agree, Byron. We've already seen him beat some main event talent like Chris Jericho and Rikishi in singles action.
A high-risk maneuver that works from that top turnbuckle.
The two of you were spot on about John Cena's potential. Cena's a blue chipper if there ever was one. I hope Bryan Danielson's taking notes tonight.
When this guy's on, look out.
Oh, jeez. Take all the wind out of you. Panic starting to set in for Cena. This could be a huge upset right here.
I'm seeing shades of Razor Ramon on Raw in 1993, guys. A high-flying nobody is about to beat one of WWE's best.
Cena is too distracted by Brock Lesnar.
And he breaks free.
But the damage might have already been done, Michael. John Cena's modified powerbomb has defeated some heavy hitters as of late. And a small guy like Bryan Danielson has to have a huge...
Again, no.
Clothesline in the corner. Knocked him right off his feet.
Yeah, no kidding.
The two of you mentioned Cena's devastating modified powerbomb. But what will work on a tiny loop? Look at this. And the kick out. Wow.
This is what makes him one of the best in the business.
Great job escaping, trying to turn this thing around.
What an amazing stretch.
Look at the quickness by Cena.
And now he goes for it a second time.
And setting him up for a knee to the face.
That's going to hurt. If he keeps calling out Brock Lesnar, John Cena may...
Penny in predicament. Looking to steal one there, perhaps. Way too early.
I was never a fan of showboating, but there is a time and a place for it. Just ask Cena.
We're seeing that trademark ruthless aggression from John Cena, and it's overwhelming Danielson.
Danielson isn't used to the big stage, guys. Cena's got this all wrapped up. Clearly on a mission here.
This one's over, guys.
Whoa, let's look at that again.
What a move.
discovered his favorite move.
Oh boy, he is rolling.
He got it with the kick. He's making a statement here with this attack.
And look at the quickness by Cena.
Buster!
Thunderous. But can he follow up here?
Will Bryan Danielson be able to continue?
Momentum's firmly in his corner now. John Cena is measuring.
Big move coming.
Fuck.
Wait for it. Beautiful spin out powerbomb. This one is over.
No entiendo. ¿Cómo esa wea? Ah.
I don't know how much
X. R1
more damage one person could take. I don't care how tough you are.
He could pin his opponent right here. 2, 3. That does it for
La wea
Bryan
difícil.
Danielson. Cena wins.
Cena rolls along toward his big encounter with Brock Lesnar. I can't wait.
That was just one of those matches that the men involved should just be proud to be a part of.
Here is
A
your
legendary
winner,
performance.
John
Sí, si soy objetivo fallado, weón, pero no sabía
Cena
cómo hacer la llave
prevails in
culiao.
this warm-up for the battle.
Welcome, everybody, to WWE Velocity. Michael Cole here alongside Corey Graves and Byron Saxton. We kick things off with John Cena against a local competitor named Bryan Danielson.
I gotta say, Cole, I'm surprised Cena's not rapping at all tonight.
Well, that's because John Cena is focused. He's facing Brock Lesnar on SmackDown next week, and he's going to make an example of Bryan Danielson right here tonight.
Look at this. He's going back to an old friend with that one.
Man, that hurts.
Oye, conchetumare.
If he keeps calling out Brock Lesnar, John Cena may just be a speed bump on Brock's road to WrestleMania. Brock won the Royal Rumble, so he'll be in the main event that night, and I cannot wait.
I've heard Cena wants to do a rap battle at WrestleMania. As for this Bryan Danielson goose, maybe he'll watch it on pay-per-view, though I doubt he even owns a TV. Whoa, he works his way out.
A bit of a Houdini job right there.
Going for the double play with this move.
I can't tell what's more outrageous, Cena's recent raps or those ugly yellow pants.
You're just jealous, Saxton. Cena's got dope style and
Back in control of Cena, right back to the arm.
great strategy. Weaken the poor, powerful Cena by taking away one of his arms.
Bryan sticking to his wheelhouse, not taking any unnecessary risks here against John Cena.
Oh, just looking to control and neutralize the bigger man. Cena, though, back to his feet, and Bryan continues to work on the arm, but now Cena, test of strength, and you don't want to get into a power battle with John.
Absolutely not. Cover here.
And a kick out. And again, Cena powering Danielson down.
Oh, look at this incredible core strength by Danielson.
Cena cannot believe that he can't get Danielson's shoulders on the mat. Gonna try it again, and Danielson able to reverse and send Cena flying.
Oh, la wea, lo ve.
Sequence.
Just took Danielson's head off.
We say is sometimes there's no replacement for brute force.
John Cena is showing his strength there in the early going, getting the upper hand on Danielson.
Yeah, Danielson's got some technical skill, but he's starting to be overwhelmed by Cena's brute force.
This is all part of the process, guys. He knew he would take on some offense here tonight. He just has to make sure he keeps it to a minimum.
Ooh, what an up.
John Cena connecting there with a good shot.
No one should win.
Getting his attention with a vicious strike.
Kick! Panic starting to set in for Cena. This could be a huge upset right here.
I'm seeing shades of Razor Ramon on Raw in 1993, guys. A high-flying nobody is about to beat one of...
Mantén cuadrado en la cabeza. ¿Cómo boca arriba?
WWE's best.
Cena is too distracted by Brock Lesnar on the horizon.
Boca arriba.
He's got to focus on surviving this match.
Boca arriba. Tengo que tirarlo para allá.
The referee goes down hard.
What a wimp.
¿Eso? No. Todo está bien. ¡Ese!
Not the first time we've seen this move tonight.
¿Boca arriba? No entiendo.
We're seeing that trademark ruthless aggression from John Cena, and it's overwhelming Danielson.
Danielson isn't used to the big stage, guys. Cena's got it.
Great job escaping, trying to turn this thing around.
Ahí está.
Guys, are we about to see a scrawny nerd beat John Cena here on Velocity?
It's ruthless aggression's revenge, Michael. I love it. It might be cliche, but it's true here. It ain't over till it's over.
Buster!
Thunderous. To think, I almost wrote him off earlier. That'll knock you silly, that's for sure.
Wisely bringing the action back into the ring.
Escapes trouble there. He's got the shoulders down. A kick out, and you can see the frustration starting to build. Big.
Match John is not going to go down that easily.
If you're Bryan Danielson, what do you do at this point as he whips Cena across the ring?
Oh, Cena gets up a boot just in time.
Shit.
And now John Cena looking to take over. Looking to put Bryan Danielson where he wants him. And here's the cover. And he got him. Cena with the wins over Bryan Danielson.
Here is your winner, John
Valiant effort by
Cena.
Danielson, but Cena was just too much tonight.
A hard-fought victory tonight for Cena. Gotta be impressed with Cena tonight.
¿Necesario? Esa fue la primera pelea. Voy a dejar como 3 peleas, ¿no? Ya. Está la wea penca. La wea enferma.
That's it. Despite that, I did have the tremendous opportunity to show the WWE Universe what I was capable of when I got to face the World Heavyweight Champion, Chris Jericho. I loved watching Chris Jericho from the time I was in high school. The stuff that he did in WCW, being able to go against the World Champion on NXT on the first show. Win, lose, or draw, that elevates you. And I was very thankful for that opportunity.
Y me toca pelear con Chris Jericho. Y vamos con la wea.
We're on the inaugural episode of NXT. The World Heavyweight Champion, Chris Jericho, taking on the Miz's rookie, Daniel Bryan.
I've been looking forward to this main event. WrestleMania is on the horizon, but tonight is a WrestleMania of sorts for all the NXT rookies.
Well, Daniel Bryan was excited earlier in the night to be out on the biggest stage of his life, but that was before he knew he was going to face the World Heavyweight Champion. He's going to have to learn to take Miz's advice if he wants to survive.
Y me hizo rendirme, puta. ¡Ah! Conchetumare, qué difícil.
Jericho just had enough with this rookie. We've got some highlights from the...
Daniel Bryan fought valiantly, but just couldn't hang with the champ.
This time, experience was just too much for
La
Daniel
wea,
Bryan.
estoy haciendo la wea recién.
So disappointed.
¡Oh!
We're on the inaugural episode of NXT. The World Heavyweight Champion, Chris Jericho, taking on the Miz's rookie, Daniel Bryan.
I've been looking forward to this main event. WrestleMania is on the horizon, but tonight is a WrestleMania of sorts for all the NXT rookies.
Well, Daniel Bryan was excited earlier in the night to be out on the biggest stage of his life.
Okay.
But that was before he knew he was going to face the World Heavyweight Champion. He's going to have to learn to take Miz's advice if he wants to survive here.
Going all the way up.
Ya. Ahora.
Elbow drop.
No.
He's stalking his opponent from the top turnbuckle.
Ahora.
I have to admit the NXT rookies have been fairly feisty tonight with their WWE pros, to say the least. But there's been no bigger offender than Daniel Bryan.
Bit of ungratefulness shown on the part of Daniel Bryan. To say he wasn't pleased to have The Miz as his WWE pro was the real slap in the face tonight.
I think we're about to see a high-risk move from the top rope.
Returning to Daniel Bryan not wanting The Miz as his pro, I do see Bryan's point. Daniel has a career performing in the ring that is twice as long as The Miz.
But he hasn't been in the WWE, Byron. The Miz is well within his right as a pro, as a mentor, to show Daniel Bryan motivation through humiliation. Miz on the outside mentoring Daniel Bryan. Chris Jericho, the World Heavyweight Champion, who defends the championship against Edge at WrestleMania.
Yeah, what could be going through Chris Jericho's mind knowing that in 33 days at WrestleMania, Jericho will go one-on-one with Edge. Overlooking this rookie right now could be dangerous for Jericho.
Ah, weón, lento.
Byron questioned Chris Jericho's current mindset. I'll tell you what's going through Jericho's mind. Perhaps teaching this rookie some respect, teaching him why he's the best in the world, and that no rookie is a match for the World Heavyweight. There's the cover by Jericho. Digging deep for a kick out. Wow.
He's going for it all.
Emotions have been running high all night, guys. Daniel Bryan has to put everything that happened earlier in the rearview mirror and focus on Chris Jericho.
A dizzying drop for sure.
No. ¡Oh! ¡Ah, la weá! Ah.
We're on the inaugural episode of NXT. The World Heavyweight Champion Chris Jericho taking on the Miz's rookie, Daniel Bryan.
I've been looking forward to this main event. WrestleMania is on the horizon, but tonight is a WrestleMania of sorts for all the NXT rookies.
Well, Daniel Bryan was excited earlier in the night to be out on the biggest stage of his life. But that was before he knew he was going to face the World Heavyweight Champion. He's going to have to learn to take Miz's advice if he wants to survive here.
And he lands a hellacious uppercut.
Unleashing it for the second time now. Wisely bringing the action back into the ring.
With such authority. Oh, elbow. Oh, my goodness, crushing it.
Daniel Bryan has had compounding problems tonight, and the main one is standing ringside.
Yeah, but Miz isn't in the ring, Saxton. The World Heavyweight Champion is. If Daniel Bryan has an issue with The Miz, now is not the time to worry about it.
There are all sorts of things he can do to an opponent after a takedown like that.
Boom! Oh, what an elbow.
Whoa, Jericho able to avoid damage.
What a cagey maneuver.
Nobody controls the pace of a match quite like this guy.
I'm still watching The Miz lurking at ringside. Why is The Miz even out here? The way he's treated Daniel Bryan has been demoralizing. There's no reason for...
Wait a minute. Schoolboy. Drop kick.
Oh, right in the back.
Perhaps they can end it with that schoolboy.
Going for it again.
He's got him covered. Digging deep for a kick out.
Too early in the match to end it.
There's no way that Jericho's going to lose to this guy.
Yeah, but the way this match is going, it's a real possibility.
Jericho, though, needs a breather, and he rolls out of the ring to try to do that.
Wise maneuver from a wily veteran.
I'm not sure if Jericho's going to get much rest time.
What's this guy doing? Daniel Bryan with a suicide dive right off the announce desk.
Looks like Bryan might have bounced off the announce desk himself.
I don't think Miz liked the fact that Bryan threw his body in harm's way, and I can't say I blame him. What's this guy thinking? Here we go. Daniel Bryan is in position.
Great job escaping, trying to turn this thing around.
Oh, boy, he is rolling. Oh, man.
He's fighting back here.
I expected nothing less, Cole.
Setting him up in position here on the second tornado DDT.
Viking DDT.
In WWE, there's as much chaos outside the ring as there is inside the ring.
Try working with Saxton at ringside.
You can turn it on in a hurry.
Oh, I'm thinking the champion is starting to realize he underestimated this rookie.
Jericho's in trouble. Can we be seeing a monumental upset?
Monumental upset would be an absolute understatement.
Oh boy, he is rolling.
Here's Chris Jericho.
There it is. It's locked in.
The walls.
But I don't know how much gas he has left, guys.
Jericho just had enough with this rookie.
¡Ah! Todos que no sé cómo hacer esa mierda,
These
weón.
guys feel no love for each other. Here's
Daniel Bryan fought valiantly, but just couldn't hang with a champ.
Yeah, this time
Experience.
We're on the inaugural episode of NXT. The World Heavyweight Champion Chris Jericho taking on the Miz's rookie, Daniel Bryan.
I've been looking forward to this main event. WrestleMania is on the horizon, but tonight is a WrestleMania of sorts for all the NXT rookies.
Well, Daniel Bryan was excited earlier in the night to be out on the biggest stage of his life, but that was before he knew he was going to face the World Heavyweight Champion. He's going to have to learn to take Miz's advice if he wants to survive here.
A well-placed strike. With this being the first night of NXT, the whole purpose of this show is to find the next breakout star, the next main eventer. In my mind, in my estimation, Daniel Bryan did not start off on the right foot.
No, he didn't, but I love this whole concept, Cole. It's trial by fire. We have the opportunity to get some real insight into the personality, or lack thereof, of 8 NXT rookies looking to achieve a WWE dream.
He took an incredible pounding there. He delivers a hard clothesline. And a pin attempt. Daniel Bryan kicks out easily.
Yeah, this early, no chance.
I've got to say, I'm surprised to see Bryan actually testing the champion here a bit. It must be the inspiration from The Miz that's propelling this offense. He's trying to mangle his face here.
Despite all of his actions from earlier tonight, I do have to respect the long journey Daniel Bryan's taken to finally make it to WWE.
Well, Bryan is an internet darling who's excited for this opportunity, but he had no idea he was going.
His shoulders are down. And Chris Jericho gets the shoulder up.
Not yet. Too early.
There's no way that Jericho's going to lose to this guy.
Yeah, but the way this match is going, it's a real possibility.
Jericho, though, needs a breather, and he rolls out of the ring to try to do that.
Wise maneuver from a wily veteran.
I'm not sure if Jericho's going to get much rest time.
What's this guy doing? Daniel Bryan with a suicide dive right off the announce desk.
Looks like Bryan might have bounced off the announce desk himself.
I don't think Miz liked the fact that Bryan threw his body in harm's way, and I can't say I blame him. What's this guy thinking? Look at this. Pendulum backbreaker.
Tick-tock.
Oh, what a kick.
He can turn it on in a hurry.
He's not going to go quiet.
No superstar worth his salt ever does. Bryan is not playing right now.
Up the turnbuckle goes Daniel Bryan. Look out! Going to the top. High risk. Incoming. Abuses him with an elbow. No!
Oh.
This is not going to end well for Daniel Bryan.
Wow, you can see this has hurt Jericho. He's definitely in trouble. He's in control. Oh, man. Guys, you're getting ahead of yourself. Look out. He's some sort of miracle.
Boy.
See, I told you.
Oh, boy.
This one's over now. Roll him into the walls of Jericho. Tap him out, Chris.
Bryan's trying to fight it.
Rolls through. What a counter by the technician, Daniel Bryan.
Oh, my God.
Heel hook is in.
Jericho's in trouble.
Jericho trying. Is he going to tap? Is he going to tap?
He may have no choice.
He made it to the bottom rope.
You've got to be impressed, Michael, from what we're seeing from Daniel Bryan.
Did he win yet, Byron?
Daniel Bryan thinks he...
Oh, breaker!
You can't allow a veteran like Jericho any time to recover.
You're right, Corey. That was a rookie move. And now he's going to pay for it, Byron.
That very well may be the case, Michael.
This loser's going to lose again. Lion Tamer.
Can Bryan hold on?
Tap out, nerd.
You got your wish, Cole. Daniel Bryan fought valiantly, but just couldn't hang with the champ.
Yeah, this time,
Más lo que me costó hacer la wea.
for Daniel
Para
Bryan.
que
Listen,
vieran.
Miz has got to be so disappointed, and I don't blame him. Luck of the draw, Miz got this loser to be his protege, and now Miz
Oye,
with
juego
a
puta.
tough love here.
Whoa, tough love, give me a break.
Tough love.
This is ridiculous.
Miz is obviously frustrated with his star pupil.
Oh, yeah, so you're frustrated, so that's okay. Now you can beat him up?
Yeah, start winning some matches, then you won't get beat up anymore.
Ridiculous.
disrespect me? Huh? I'm a champion.
Miz has lost his mind.
Lying on his back, looking at the lights again.
Ahora, el último. Tenía como el capítulo 1. Son 3. Julio lloro. ¿Qué? Ah, ahora empiezo yo. Ese. Puta la wea,
He's worked
siempre.
hard, he's charismatic, he's smart, he's Mr. Money in the Bank, and he's the United States champion.
Well, Michael, he may not be one of those things if he lands in Daniel Bryan's label lock.
Bryan faced Miz in a submission match on Raw, and he made Miz tap faster than a heavy metal drummer. If that happens tonight, we'll have a new United States champion.
Miz was saving himself.
Puta, hijo de puta. Ay, no sé cuál es.
I just cannot believe the disrespect the Miz had to endure at the hands of Daniel Bryan. All he wanted to do on NXT was help Bryan, and that vegan nerd never listened.
Whoa, disrespect? Disrespect? The Miz slapped Daniel Bryan in the face on the very first episode of NXT. If I were ever to be on NXT, I'd never take that kind of abuse from my bro.
You on NXT?
You guys brought up Miz and Bryan's relationship on NXT. Obviously, Bryan can't learn any new moves from The Miz, but ironically, Bryan's hatred of The Miz did awaken the personality Miz said Bryan lacked.
His strikes have a little extra on them tonight.
Between his championship, his briefcase, and his media obligations, Miz is slipping just a little here. He'll bounce back.
Putting it all on the line.
I believe Daniel Bryan has a strong chance of winning tonight. Was trained by Shawn Michaels, who must have taught Bryan a thing or two about high-pressure matches.
What has happened to you, Corey? You've turned into another Saxton. Yeah, and Daniel Bryan was also trained by The Miz. Quite frankly, Bryan should have listened to The Miz more, and maybe he would have won NXT.
Ah, marihuana.
You know what? I take back what I said about Daniel Bryan potentially winning NXT. Bryan never could have won NXT. He started with a 10-match losing streak. He probably only quit because he would have been eliminated soon. Anyway,
Michael, all it takes is one win to change your fortune. And Daniel Bryan looks likely to get that win tonight.
Got the shoulders down. Kicks out in the nick of time.
Way too early.
Daniel Bryan always thought he was better than The Miz, but just look at what he's done since dumping Daniel Bryan. He's defending the United States Championship on pay-per-view, formed a tag team with Chris Jericho, and defeated 7 men to win Money in the Bank.
Hey, and that's impressive, but if Daniel Bryan was given those same kind of opportunities, he could be a tag team champion and a Money in the Bank winner.
Byron, you really ticked me off with that comment about The Miz being given opportunities like Money in the Bank. He earned those, and it's internet darlings like Daniel Bryan who everyone expects to get the red carpet treatment.
Oh, internet favorite or not, Daniel Bryan doesn't seem like the type to ask for chances. He's going to take them, and if not, then he'll demand them while trapping you in the lapel lock.
Ah, puta la weá, que miento.
Champion into the cover. Here's a cover.
No, toqué la cuerda. Toqué la cuerda. Toqué la cuerda.
The Miz wins.
Here is your winner and still the United
Toqué la cuerda,
States
weón.
champion.
Toqué la cuerda.
The Miz.
He's got his eyes set on his chest. Look at The Miz. He's worked hard. He's charismatic. He's smart. He's Mr. Money in the Bank. And he's the United States champion.
Well, Michael, he may not be one of those things if he lands in Daniel Bryan's label lock.
Bryan faced Miz in a submission match on Raw, and he made Miz tap faster than a heavy metal drummer. If that happens tonight, we'll have a new United States champion.
Miz was saving himself. O'Connor roll. Backslide going for the pin. I can't believe that Daniel Bryan even has a championship match here tonight. He basically quit NXT, becoming the first person eliminated. He is nothing more than a loser, like you, Saxton.
I agree with the end there, Cole, but the elimination may have been a blessing in disguise. While the rest of the NXT performers formed a nexus, Daniel Bryan stood against their injustices in the main event of SummerSlam.
Between his championship, his briefcase, and his media obligations, Miz is slipping just a little here. He'll bounce back. We discussed Daniel Bryan's last place finish on NXT back when he was on that show. Boy, am I glad he didn't win. Can you imagine this nerd in the main event WWE Championship match tonight? The NXT winner earned.
I can easily imagine it. Despite your thoughts, I believe that Daniel Bryan has many more main events in his future.
This looks to be a barn burner, gentlemen. These two guys hate each other.
Corey, come on. The Miz is WWE's fastest rising star, and Daniel Bryan
No puedo hacer nada, weón.
Bryan's got no
Ya
chance
no
here
se
tonight.
recupera. Ah, este weón.
Talk about planning your opponent.
The Miz is doing all he can to damage Daniel Bryan, to negate that dangerous label lock.
I don't want to negate more than that. Bryan has submissions we haven't seen for years in WWE.
Michael may have ragged on Daniel Bryan's diet, but that quote-unquote nerdy vegan is WWE's most effective submission. Wow, I thought he was a goner. Oh boy, he is rolling.
Puta.
Every title's on the line here tonight at Night of Champions. The Miz is no stranger to championships. At one point, he held the U.S. title and the tag. Oh, and he slips out.
Wow, looked to me like he had it locked in pretty good. I guess not.
Oh, I don't know if their opponent expected that.
The Miz was able to get out of the way there.
Oh, man, right to the arm. Hyperextend your elbow. The Miz's continued frustrations with Daniel Bryan have manifested in a methodical beating from Mr. Money in the Bank.
Well, if The Miz ends this soon, he might be healthy enough to cash in on the winner of the six-pack elimination WWE Championship match later on tonight.
The two of you discussed Miz's longer title reign resume than Daniel Bryan, but I have to point out that
The Miz is looking to end this. He's making a statement here with this attack.
Ooh, there's the breaker. This one's over, guys.
that's it. The Miz just ended this.
I don't know why anyone's surprised that The Miz and Daniel Bryan's relationship has come to this. The Miz can never keep an ally on his side.
Ain't that the truth? Every person the Awesome One has won the tag titles with isn't.
He's not going to go quietly.
No superstar worth his salt ever does.
Would you look at this? Simply amazing.
It looks like they both did their homework heading into the...
Bell lock, the bell lock is in.
If that doesn't end it, I don't know what will.
And he finds a way free.
Wow, that was just pure determination, Cole.
The WWE Championship is on the line.
Puta la wea.
Look at The Miz. He's worked hard, he's charismatic, he's smart. He's Mr. Money in the Bank, and he's the United States Champion.
Well, Michael, he may not be one of those things if he lands in Daniel Bryan's label lock.
Bryan faced Miz in a submission match on Raw, and he made Miz tap faster than a heavy metal drummer. If that happens tonight, we'll have a new United States champion.
Miz was saving himself. Oh, shoulder breaker.
Okay, well.
Why would anyone, please tell me, why would anyone root for Daniel Bryan? He's an indie internet nerd. He doesn't eat meat, he doesn't own a TV, and he has absolutely no personality, and he is a dog named Asparagus.
Oh my gosh, who cares what Daniel Bryan eats or watches or what his dog's name is? He's great in the ring, and for the record, he showed a lot of personality when he called you out after his NXT elimination.
Please. Oh, man, right to the arm. Hyperextend your elbow. We may have discovered his favorite move. Fireman's carry. This doesn't look good, Corey.
Couldn't agree more, Cole. This has got trouble written all over it.
Daniel Bryan may only be 8 months into his WWE career, but this is a decade-long journey for Bryan that could lead to his first taste of WWE gold here at Night of Champions.
It was March of 2000 when Daniel Bryan made his debut on the independent scene under the wing of Shawn Michaels, and we might see Bryan make his first strides towards HBK-level success if he can defeat The Miz tonight.
Daniel Bryan looking to attack from high. And he connects with the missile dropkick. Look at that. Now, that's acrobatic.
The Miz is doing all he can to damage Daniel Bryan to negate that dangerous label lock.
I don't want to negate more than that. Bryan has submissions we haven't seen for years in WWE.
And it's Bryan showing some agility.
Whoa, did you see what he just did? Incredible!
I don't know why anyone's surprised that The Miz and Daniel Bryan's relationship has come to this. The Miz can never keep an ally on his side.
Ain't that the truth? Every person the off. Look at this. Miz.
Oh, boy, he is rolling.
Oh, my, The Miz.
This is all but over.
I think I heard a bone break.
Wow, that was some reversal by Daniel Bryan. The two of you brought up Miz's former partnerships, and can I just point out the common element between Bryan and the Miz's old tag partners? Just like Bryan, they were all jealous. Watch it, Miz on a skull-crushing finale.
That has got to be it.
Corey, check this out.
Yeah, that was amazing.
The champion into the cover. And he got a near fall out of it.
Just barely, but it counts.
Even though Daniel Bryan did not have the best track record as an NXT rookie, I think a win tonight would make Daniel Bryan worthy of being a WWE NXT Pro. Don't you think?
If Daniel Bryan ever becomes an NXT Pro, then there's a 1% chance I'll continue doing that show. What kind of weirdo would ever take advice from Daniel Bryan? That would be like a young announcer learning from you, Byron.
Oh, man, right to the arm. Hyperextend your elbow. Oh, man, right to the arm. Hyperextend your elbow.
Oh, boy, he is rolling.
Daniel Bryan is playing to the crowd when he should be taking care of business.
And he's heading back in. Look out, there he goes.
Knocked right off his feet.
Why would anyone, please tell me, why would anyone root for Daniel Bryan? He's an indie internet nerd. He doesn't eat meat, he doesn't own a TV, and he has absolutely no personality, and he is a dog named Asparagus.
Oh my gosh, who cares what Daniel Bryan eats or watches or what is...
He's going for the pin. Keep your eye on this one. Daniel Bryan kicks out easily.
Only thing I can say is yes! Yes! Somehow Daniel Bryan is staying in it.
And another one.
Oh, man, right to the arm. Hyperextend your elbow.
And it's Bryan showing some agility.
Hook punch. Toss to the outside. I just cannot believe the disrespect The Miz had to endure at the hands of Daniel Bryan. All he wanted to do on NXT was help Bryan, and that vegan nerd never listened.
Whoa, whoa, disrespect? Disrespect? The Miz slapped Daniel Bryan in the face on the very first episode of NXT. If I were ever to be on NXT, I'd never take that kind of abuse from Micro.
You on NXT? Will it be? And now he goes for it a second time. And he's able to get the shoulder up.
Not yet.
Daniel Bryan using his speed right there. Counter here.
The Miz was able to get out of the way there.
Skull-crushing finale.
Now that's how you successfully defend your title.
Let's see that again.
Definitely worth a second look.
The champion into the cover.
Otra vez.
Look at The Miz. He's worked hard, he's charismatic, he's smart. He's Mr. Money in the Bank, and he's the United States champion.
Well, Michael, he may not be one of those things if he lands in Daniel Bryan's LaBelle lock.
Bryan faced Miz in a submission match on Raw, and he made Miz tap faster than a heavy metal drummer. If that happens tonight, we'll have a new United States champion.
Miz was saving himself, using all his power to drive him to the mat. Drop kick.
Great athleticism.
No, my God.
Oh.
You better stay right where he is.
He finally got it, guys.
This looks to be a barn burner, gentlemen. These two guys hate each other.
Corey, come on. The Miz is WWE's fastest rising star, and Daniel Bryan, he's a nerdy vegan. Bryan's got no chance here tonight. He's going to be feeling this one for a while. He goes for the cover.
Daniel Bryan avoids the early pin.
It's going to take more than that.
Michael may have bragged on Daniel Bryan's diet, but that quote-unquote nerdy vegan is WWE's most effective submission expert.
And Miz is as crafty as the day is long. That makes for a pretty interesting confrontation.
Oh, man, right to the arm.
Hyperextend your elbow.
Caught him with a big boot. And the Miz, the quick cover. And Daniel Bryan kicks out.
Just needs to do more damage. The Miz is showboating, but I'm not sure this occasion calls for it.
Every title's on the line here tonight at Night of Champions. The Miz is no stranger to championships. At one point, he held the U.S. title and the Tag Team Championship simultaneously. And that briefcase is a near-guaranteed WWE Championship win.
Okay, Michael, I know where you're going to go with this. I know what you're trying to lead to. Yes, Daniel Bryan hasn't won a title here yet, but he's only been on the roster for 8 months. Give him time.
The two of you discussed Miz's longer title reign resume than Daniel Bryan, but I have to point out that Daniel Bryan just did something Miz hasn't done yet. He main evented SummerSlam.
I mean, come on, Daniel Bryan stole that spot at SummerSlam after John Cena begged The Miz to join his team. Also, when The Miz wins here and then cashes in later tonight, he'll have plenty of main events in his future.
Bryan is not playing right now.
No, hijo de perra.
Look at The Miz. He's worked hard, he's charismatic, he's smart, he's Mr. Money in the Bank, and he's the United States Champion.
Well, Michael, he may not be one of those things if he lands in Daniel Bryan's label lock.
Bryan faced Miz in a submission match on Raw, and he made Miz tap faster than a heavy metal drummer. If that happens tonight, we'll have a new United States Champion.
Miz was saving himself. He slams him down with authority. From behind. Huge opportunity here. Twice as nice. He's playing with him now.
He wants no part of this.
Right to the face. At the oh my goodness, crushing it. Between his championship, his briefcase, and his media obligations, Miz is slipping just a little here. He'll bounce back. He got him good there. I don't like the look in his eye here, folks.
Daniel Bryan may only be 8 months into his WWE career, but this is a decade-long journey for Bryan that could lead to his first taste of WWE gold here at Night of Champions.
It was March of 2000 when Daniel Bryan made his debut on the independent scene under the wing of Shawn Michaels, and we might see Bryan make his first strides towards HBK-level success if he can defeat The Miz tonight.
This is dangerous right here. Oh, man, right to the arm.
Hyperextend your elbow. The majority of the WWE Universe here tonight is trying to will Daniel Bryan back into this matchup.
That's because a lot more people relate to Daniel Bryan than they do The Miz.
Relate to Daniel Bryan? How can you relate to a guy who doesn't own a TV or eat meat?
Unleashing it for the second time now.
Ya, ok. No puedo hacer nada, no puedo hacer nada, no puedo hacer nada.
I can't believe that Daniel Bryan even has a championship match here tonight. He basically quit NXT, becoming the first person eliminated. He is nothing more than a loser, like you, Saxton.
I agree with the end there, Cole, but the elimination may have been a blessing in disguise. While the rest of the NXT performers formed the Nexus, Daniel Bryan stood against their injustices in the main event of SummerSlam.
This is what makes him one of the best in the business.
We discussed Daniel Bryan's last place finish on NXT. A jarring neck breaker.
I can't believe it, Michael. Oh boy, he is rolling.
Kicks out in time.
He just powered out there, Cole.
He has him right where he wants him. The Miz is looking at this.
Puta la wea.
Crushing finale.
You have to like his chances here.
His shoulders are down. Daniel Bryan always thought he was better than The Miz, but just look at what he's done since dumping Daniel Bryan. He's defending the United States Championship on pay-per-view, formed a tag team with Chris Jericho, and defeated 7 men to win Money in the Bank.
Hey, and that's impressive, but if Daniel Bryan was given those same kind of opportunities, he could be a tag team champion and a Money in the Bank winner.
And the shoulder gets up in time.
Well, unfortunately, yes movements don't die that easily.
Byron, you really ticked me off with that comment about The Miz being given opportunities like Money in the Bank. He earned those. And it's internet darlings like Daniel Bryan who everyone expects to get the red carpet treatment.
Oh, internet favorite or not, Daniel Bryan doesn't seem like the type to ask for chances. He's going to take them. And if not, then he'll command them while trapping you in the label lock.
A leverage pin here.
Hey, it's only cheating if you get caught.
You can't teach the type of tenacity we're witnessing here. Unreal.
Look at that. Daniel Bryan somehow kicks out to continue on.
I believe Daniel Bryan has a strong chance to...
Iniciar la wea.
Drops the elbow. Look at The Miz. He's worked hard. He's charismatic. He's smart. He's Mr. Money in the Bank. And he's the United States champion.
Well, Michael, he may not be one of those things if he lands in Daniel Bryan's label lock.
Bryan faced Miz in a submission match on Raw, and he made Miz tap faster than a heavy metal drummer. If that happens tonight, we'll have a new United States champion.
Miz was saving himself. Jacks the jaw. Oh, man, right to the arm. Hyperextend your elbow.
Pero bueno.
Oh, goodness.
Jam your leg in a bad way.
That strike hit the spot. There's no way he could have avoided that blow. This is going to be big, one way or another. That one fails to connect.
Great idea by him. Too bad it was awfully executed, though.
Oh, look at this, raining down sharp elbow.
Oh, my goodness, crushing it. Daniel Bryan always thought he was better than The Miz, but just look at what he's done since dumping Daniel Bryan. He's defending the United States Championship on pay-per-view, formed a tag team with Chris Jericho, and defeated 7 men to win Money in the Bank.
Hey, and that's impressive.
The champion into the cover. And the shoulders up in time.
Gonna take more than that.
Second time's a charm. Byron, you really ticked me off with that comment about The Miz being given opportunities like Money in the Bank. He earned those, and it's internet darlings like Daniel Bryan who everyone expects to get the red carpet treatment.
Oh, internet favorite or not, Daniel Bryan doesn't seem like the type to ask for chances. He's going to take them, and if not, then he'll demand them while trapping you in the label lock.
His drop kick finds the mark. Nobody controls the pace of a match quite like this guy. I just cannot believe the disrespect The Miz had to endure at the hands of Daniel Bryan. All he wanted to do on NXT was help Bryan, and that vegan nerd never listened.
Whoa, disrespect? Disrespect? That The Miz slapped Daniel Bryan in the face on the very first episode of NXT. If I were ever to be on NXT, I'd never take that kind of abuse from my bro.
You on NXT?
You guys brought up Miz and Bryan's relationship on NXT.
Obviously, he goes for the cover. And it's The Miz able to stop the count.
The Miz has done it all in this business, so he can escape from jams like that in his sleep.
The Miz was able to get out of the way there.
How's that for ferocious? It's like someone hit the repeat button for this move. He's got it locked. He's just torturing his foe with great precision.
This might be it, guys.
I can't believe that Daniel Bryan even has a championship match here tonight. He basically quit NXT, becoming the first person. He fights his way free.
But how much energy did he exhaust fighting his way out?
When this guy's on, look out. The Miz is looking to end this.
He's inflicting some serious pain here.
Can he finish the job?
I think I heard a bone break.
We discussed Daniel Bryan's last place finish on NXT back when he was on that show. Boy, am I glad he didn't win. Can you imagine this? Look at this. Miz. Skull-crushing finale.
I'm not sure how much he has left.
The shoulders are down.
Looking to catch him off guard there, I guess.
That's why Bryan's considered a wrestling genius out there.
He clearly has confidence in that move.
The Miz's continued frustrations with Daniel Bryan have manifested in a methodical beating from Mr. Money in the Bank. He's got the shoulders down. And an early kick out.
Yeah, he's not done yet.
What a match this has been, guys, and it's starting to look like these superstars are beginning to feel the effects.
He's stalking his opponent from the top turnbuckle.
At this point, it looks like even the winner of this match will walk out of here beat.
Gaining some extra leverage here.
Concern for the rules.
I can't believe he had the energy to kick out of that.
Not quite.
Lapel lock. The lapel lock is in.
Looks like Bryan's going to be our winner here, guys.
He broke out of it.
Oh, how in the world did he find the energy to do that?
Goes down hard.
What a whim.
Whoa, down he goes.
That was impressive, Cole. I don't know about you guys, but it looks to me like these superstars are on their last legs here.
What force on that slam.
He's flipped the switch, that's for sure.
What happens if the Miz comes up short here tonight against Daniel Bryan?
Well, it hasn't happened yet, has it, Byron?
It could be on the verge of occurring. Daniel Bryan from the top rope. Miz is in trouble.
Yeah, but look at the Miz fight back. What a warrior.
No! Great wherewithal from the Miz. Daniel Bryan hung out to dry.
Boom! No!
Just like that, the Miz has turned the tides in this matchup.
This is what I'm talking about. The champion into the cover. Oh, my. How in the world did he kick out of that?
Dangerous.
And it's Bryan showing some agility.
Hits it with the uppercut.
Daniel really testing his resolve here.
That has got to be it.
Here we go, back inside the ring.
Somehow he breaks it.
He may have broken free, Cole, but I assure you the damage has already been done.
Here's the pin, tunnel on the line. And he got a near fall out of it.
Wow, I thought for sure that was it.
Now back to the ring.
Daniel Bryan, this is going to be big. Lapel lock, the lapel lock is in.
This one's over, guys.
Oh, the reversal by the Miz. Daniel Bryan with a slick reversal.
He's just so dominant.
Oh, man, right to the arm. Hyperextend your elbow.
He's making a statement here with this attack.
some agility.
He's lining him up.
He's teetering on the edge here.
Snap DDT. The end is near.
Qué difícil, weón.
And it's Bryan showing some agility.
Questo ora che... Oh, bravo,
There it comes. He's just so dominant. The Miz is
Vediamo, non
looking
può
in this.
correrla. All'aire.
And he hits a hellacious neck breaker.
Man, looked like the champ was down and out for a moment there, but not anymore.
Non si para, al final.
The Miz is calling for it.
Great job escaping, trying to turn this thing around.
A shoulder breaker. Goes down hard. And there it is again. And a kick out. Not even close on that one.
Only thing I can say is yes! Yes! Somehow Daniel Bryan is staying in it.
Cállate, pues, no.
Oh boy, he is rolling.
The Miz is looking to end this. The reality check is up.
Just when you thought he had nothing left.
The champion into the cover. Dug down deep and gets the shoulder up. Not yet.
The Miz with a decisive kick.
He's not going to like this.
Wow, I thought he was a goner. Bryan is not playing right now.
An impressive series of moves.
Looks like nobody's budging, Cole.
Fuck.
Miz was able to get out of the way there.
Oh.
The repetition on that move is becoming deliberate at this point. The frequency of this move is becoming deliberate at this point, to say the least.
Tengo la mierda, lo
And a
esquivar.
savage clothesline.
Se me sale el
And that
tiro.
one grounds him. I didn't realize he had such a glass jaw. Now that got those shoulders on the mat. And Bryan gets the shoulder up.
Just not enough damage done yet, Cole.
Here we go again. Ladies and gentlemen, you're witnessing the most must-see superstar in WWE history.
And it's Bryan showing some agility. And another reversal. Seems like we're back where we began, Michael.
Oh, and he connects. There's no reason to lose your footing on a move like that. Come on, toughen up.
1, 2. Never say die attitude out of him.
There is no quit in this man tonight.
This is what makes him one of the best in the business. Here we go. Daniel Bryan is in position. Daniel Bryan, this is going to be big. Lapel lock. The lapel lock is in.
That's how you put an exclamation point on the end of a match, guys.
But now, can Bryan make the most of this?
Here we go. Daniel Bryan is in position.
Big opening for Daniel.
Lapel lock. The lapel lock is in.
Wow, I'm just as surprised as you guys are.
Well, if it didn't work the first several times.
And somehow he makes it to the ropes.
Regardless, Michael, he still seems to be in a bad way.
Shoulders on the mat. 1, 2, 3.
Just so man.
He did it! Daniel Bryan is U.S. champion!
No, it can't be. Now let's take a look back at these guys in action.
That was just one of those matches that the men involved should just be proud
I
to
do
get
that way.
in.
No, what
A
I'm saying,
legendary
yeah.
And the
performance.
new United States Champion, Daniel Bryan.
That was a fluke. The Miz slipped and Daniel Bryan somehow took advantage.
A long road for Daniel Bryan leads to the United States title.
I can't take anything away from Daniel Bryan in this match tonight. I just wish Daniel gave that level of commitment to his job as general manager of SmackDown Live.
And I'll tell you, the roof nearly blew off this place in Rosemont when the bell finally rang to end this one.
Después la haré de nuevo. Baja. Hay que pelear con ellos.
And he lands the big boot. We're in Boston in a building where many great champions have been crowned, and right now, the tag team titles are on the line. The champions, Kofi Kingston and R-Truth against the unlikely team of Daniel Bryan and Kane.
Talk about an odd couple, Michael. With everything we've seen from Bryan and Kane in the past few weeks, I gotta wonder if Dr. Shelby's anger management therapy can turn these two into a cohesive unit.
What do you know about therapists, Saxton? They've been thrusted into this position while the champions have been centered around their teamwork for the past 5 months. Kane and Bryan only have anger management in common. I wouldn't call that a building block towards tag team titles. We've been seeing Daniel and Kane in therapy for weeks now. It's not anger man.
¿Cómo hago? De pie frente a mantén.
That these two need, what they need is respect from the WWE Universe. these yes chants fans do are an absolute mockery to Daniel Bryan. I don't blame him one bit for being angry.
Bang!
Snapmare takeover.
Followed by big boot.
You know, Corey, I see Daniel's issues with the yes chant, but I don't have a problem with it. I mean, even in Montreal where we were...
Pero eso estoy haciendo. De pie frente a Truth, mantén cuadrado. Y mantén para...
For Raw this past week, the crowd chants, we, so these yes chants are becoming bilingual.
Very cute. Daniel Bryan's just a few feet away and you're doing that. You should see if your friend Dr. Shelby does sensitivity.
Oh, and he makes the tag.
That was a...
¿A quién? Truth.
game changer. Right there, Michael.
Snapmare takeover.
Big boot.
Daniel Bryan has so much on his mind right now. He was ballistic at a WWE.com interview. The problem is Daniel Bryan, he's a great competitor, but this crowd constantly distracts him. How can anybody do their work when this is going on?
Well, it's absolutely unfair. Bryan has to keep his anger in check while hearing the WWE Universe mock him. And then he also has to focus on his opponent. It's a lot to handle.
What a nasty knee. We touched on how much is going through Daniel Bryan's head right now. Again, this all started when Daniel Bryan thought the fans were embracing him. And then when he realized they were actually humiliating him by repeating his yes chant, Daniel Bryan just snapped.
And that's one of the reasons he seemingly has gone off the deep end as of late. And as a result, the Raw general manager forced Daniel Bryan to attend anger management therapy.
Caught him with a big boot.
On the mark. Well, if you're a believer in anger management therapy, then Dr. Shelby has done a great job with Kane and Daniel Bryan.
Well, what if I'm not a believer in anger management therapy? Mind you, therapy from some quack doctor that I'm pretty sure was certified on the internet, if at all.
Well, Corey, they are out here trying to work together right now. This is at least some testament to how much of an impact anger management has helped. I need to say, guys, if Daniel Bryan and Kane can work together and win here tonight, Dr. Shelby deserves a Nobel Peace Prize.
Well, I hate to burst your bubble, Cole, but I have it on good authority that Dr. Shelby isn't even a certified therapist. My sources on the health board say he dropped out of medical school to visit Tibet on some kind of spiritual excursion. That guy's a fraud.
This guy has every square inch of that ring scouted to perfection.
And there's his speed paying off.
Oh boy, he is rolling. So, Michael, let me ask you, did Daniel Bryan's anger management issues begin way back in April at WrestleMania, when Bryan, who was World Heavyweight Champion at the time, lost his title to Sheamus in a record 18 seconds? It's been haunting Daniel Bryan for months.
Yes, it did. Listen, Daniel Bryan confessed that WrestleMania was the most embarrassing moment of his whole life, and that's including the time his fiancée left him at the altar. Come to think of it, that was this year, too. I can't blame Daniel for feeling some stress.
No telling how long he'll be able to keep this up.
He's going for it all. Look at this. Setting him up. Side Russian leg sweep.
Oh, perfect form.
You know, I have to say, I've seen some progress in Kane and Daniel Bryan's anger management. I don't think they are all the way there, but there's been definite progress.
I see it too, Michael. We don't see Daniel screaming in the face of fans anymore. He's keeping his composure pretty well. And Kane, well, Kane is still Kane. There is some deep-rooted trouble within that monster. And no luck against Kane there. In comparing Daniel Bryan and Kane's progress in therapy,
Look at Kane. It's coming.
Kane with a vice-like grip on his opponent's skull.
perfectly executed, guys.
And he escapes the submission.
And good thing, that could have been disastrous. Oh, that has got to be it.
Drops the elbow on him. R-Truth has him in his sights. Here we go.
Maybe a figment of your imagination, but little Jimmy hurts.
You know, Byron, Kane and Daniel Bryan almost accidentally stumbled into this title opportunity when they defeated the prime-time players on last week's Raw.
I can tell you it was no accident when Kane delivered a hateful...
And he got a near fall out of it.
Man, Kane is running on fumes, but he somehow powers out.
I think I hear R-Truth calling out for help from little Jimmy. Maybe Truth should ask Kofi first.
Tombstone pile driver. Nailed it.
A crushing blow by Kane.
He knows he's in trouble. He's fighting back here.
I expected nothing less, Cole.
Leading up to this match, a lot of praise was thrown on Kofi and R-Truth. Kofi being a 3-time Intercontinental Champion and both having time as United States Champion. Well, Daniel Bryan has his accolades as well.
Of course, Daniel Bryan won the United States Championship at this same pay-per-view 2 years ago against The Miz. He also went on to win a Money in the Bank and become a World Heavyweight Champion.
Kofi Kingston is obviously showing concern for R-Truth as any good...
And he tags his partner in.
Momentum has certainly shifted here, Michael. Bringing up Daniel Bryan's time as World Heavyweight Champion. He did lose that title in only 18 seconds to Sheamus at WrestleMania.
Why? Why do you have to go and bring that up, Saxton? You know Daniel's in a fragile state right now.
Kingston in position.
This is it.
Oh, I think this man means business.
Wow, the crowd's on the edge of
Going for the cover. That was nowhere near a 3 count.
tried for it early.
When this guy's on, look out.
And there's the tag. R-Truth into the ring.
His partner's calling for the tag.
Yeah, he's not done yet.
Kane's enjoying himself now.
And he stops the count.
Lucky him.
Can we address R-Truth and little Jimmy, please? If anyone needs Dr. Shelby, it's R-Truth. The guy's seeing things. He's holding ropes to let an imaginary person into the ring. Forget Daniel Bryan and Kane. Someone please help R-Truth.
I think R-Truth is doing just fine. This week, WWE.com had a pictorial about little Jimmy's family. Portraits like little Jimmy and a birthday party hat. Pretty fabulous.
Got the full Nelson.
A lot of pride on it. Wow, he escapes it.
He's just got no quit in him here tonight, Cole.
Look at this.
He's going back to an old friend with that one.
I need to say, guys,
Perdón.
and the boot finds the mark. We're in Boston in a building where many great champions have been crowned, and right now, the tag team titles are on the line. The champions, Kofi Kingston and R-Truth against the unlikely team of Daniel Bryan and Kane.
Talk about an odd couple, Michael. With everything we've seen from Bryan and Kane in the past few weeks, I gotta wonder if Dr. Shelby's anger management therapy can turn these two into a cohesive unit.
What do you know about therapists, Saxton? They've been thrusted into this position while the champions have been centered around their teamwork for the past 5 months. Kane and Bryan only have anger management in common. I wouldn't call that a building block towards tag team titles. Oh, look at this aggression, just pure brutality.
Come on, easy. Oh, man, what a leg drop. Teamwork at its best.
Daniel Bryan has so much on his mind right now. He was ballistic in a WWE.com interview. The problem is Daniel Bryan, he's a great competitor, but this crowd constantly distracts him. How can anybody do their work when this is going on?
Oh, it's absolutely unfair. Bryan has to keep his anger in check while hearing the WWE Universe mock him. And then he also has to focus on his opponent. It's a lot to handle.
We touched on how much is going through Daniel Bryan's head right now. Again, this all started when Daniel Bryan thought the fans were embracing him. And then when he realized they were actually humiliating him by repeating his yes chant, Daniel Bryan just snapped.
And that's one of the reasons he seemingly has gone off the deep end as of late. And as a result, the Raw general manager forced Daniel Bryan to attend anger management therapy.
Leading up to this match, a lot of praise was thrown on Kofi and R-Truth. Kofi being a 3-time Intercontinental Champion and both having time as United States Champion.
There it is. The tag has been made.
Oh, he needed that in the worst way, Michael.
Oh, my goodness. Crushing it.
Bringing up Daniel Bryan's time as World Heavyweight Champion, he did lose that title in only 18 seconds to Sheamus at WrestleMania.
Why? Whoa, he works his way out.
A bit of a Houdini job right there.
Oh, hanging on for dear life.
Oh, alley-oop powerbomb.
That might be it.
You know, I have to say, I have seen some progress in Kane and Daniel Bryan's anger management. I don't think they are all the way there, but there's been definite progress.
I see it too, Michael. We don't see Daniel screaming in the face of fans anymore. He's keeping his composure pretty well. And Kane, well, Kane is still Kane. There is some deep-rooted trouble within that monster. Oh boy, he is rolling. In comparing Daniel Bryan and Kane's progress in therapy, I think there are two different cases. Bryan had an emotional breakdown brought on by the WWE Universe, whereas Kane has just been sick and demented since birth.
Well, one of those things for sure. They're both off the rocker in my estimation.
Great job, Dr. Cole.
A leg drop. It's all over but the crying.
R-Truth is speaking truth to power right now.
Escapes trouble there.
Lariat! We've been seeing Daniel and Kane in therapy for weeks now. It's not anger.
We got a cover. Digging deep for a kick out.
It's gonna take more than that.
As I expected, a team working together can have a chance against Kane.
Whoa, R-Truth. Oh boy, he is rolling. And no luck against Kane there.
You know, Corey, I see Daniel's issues with the yes chant, but I don't have a problem with it. I mean, even in Montreal, where we were for Raw this past week, the crowd chants, "We, we, we," so these yes chants are becoming bilingual.
Oh, very cute, Cole. Daniel Bryan's just a few feet away, and you're doing that. You should see if your friend Dr. Shelby does sensitivity training as well, because you need it.
And no luck against Kane there. So, Michael, let me ask you, did Daniel Bryan's anger management issues begin way back in April at WrestleMania, when Bryan, who was World Heavyweight Champion at the time, lost his title to Sheamus in a record 18 seconds? It's been haunting Daniel Bryan for months.
Yes, it did. He's not going to go quietly.
No superstar worth his salt ever does.
Up and over with a suplex. You know, Byron, Kane and Daniel Bryan almost accidentally stumbled into this title opportunity when they defeated the prime-time players on last week's Raw.
I can tell you it was no accident when Kane delivered a hateful choke slam on Bryan. It just so happened that Daniel landed on their opponent long enough to gain the pinfall. I can't foresee that being the outcome against the champions, though.
He's zoned in on the back now.
Oh, man, Kane is really feeling the pressure.
Going for the arm.
Oh, boy, he is rolling. R-Truth is preaching the truth as he knows it.
What an impact on that belly-to-belly.
Can we address R-Truth and Little Jimmy, please? If anyone needs Dr. Shelby, it's R-Truth. The guy's seeing things. He's holding ropes to let an imaginary person into the ring. Forget Daniel Bryan and Kane. Someone please help R-Truth.
I think R-Truth is doing just fine. This week, WWE.com had a pictorial about Little Jimmy's family. Portraits like Little Jimmy and a birthday party hat. Pretty fabulous. Oh, he's almost there. Oh, and he makes the tag.
That was a game changer right there, Michael.
Cole, I was reaching out to get R-Truth help for his imaginary delusion, but you're here enabling self-destructive behavior.
Here we go. R-Truth setting up.
Uh-oh, Bryan looking for it.
No luck is in. Will they tap? Will they tap?
That should do it.
Look out. That can break bones, guys.
Look at this. Boom. Nice. Guys, when the WWE Universe has the power on Monday Night Raw, they can be really nutty. Case in point, a few weeks ago, he's fighting back here.
I expected nothing less, Cole.
Full Nelson applied.
He's showing absolutely no price.
Oh, boy, he is rolling.
Kane with the extra move to get out.
Comes in off the tag.
The upper body absorbing a great deal of pain here.
Oh, boy, he is rolling.
And he got a near fall out of it.
What a match.
Oh, boy, he is rolling. Ever since Kofi and R-Truth became allies, they've been on a tear in WWE. They know how to work together as a tag team. Then on the other side of the ring, judging from the last few weeks, Kane and Daniel Bryan are far from being on the same page.
Same page? Daniel and Kane aren't even reading the same book. Whereas Kofi and Truth are finishing each other's sentences.
An impressive strike there.
We talk about being on the same page, and Truth and Kofi certainly are. But wouldn't you think Kane and Daniel Bryan's shared experience in anger management can create a chemistry of sorts? Here comes R-Truth.
And no luck against Kane there.
His partner wants back in this match, guys.
He looks rested and ready to go to me.
Interesting decision here, Corey.
I don't know. I kind of like it. He clearly wants to inflict some more punishment.
We've been seeing Daniel and Kane in therapy for weeks now. It's not anger management that these two need. What they need is respect from the WWE Universe. These Yes Chance fans do are an absolute mockery to Daniel Bryan. I don't blame him one bit for being angry.
You know, Corey, I see Daniel's issues with the Yes Champ, but I don't have a problem with it. I mean, even in Montreal, where we were for Raw this past week, the crowd chants, "We, we, we." So these Yes Chants are becoming bilingual.
Oh, very cute, Cole. Daniel Bryan's just a few feet away, and you're doing that. You should see if your friend Dr. Shelby does sensitivity training as well, because you need it.
You know, I have to say, I've seen some progress in Kane and Daniel Bryan's anger management. I don't think they are all the way there, but there's been definite progress.
I see it too, Michael. We don't see Daniel screaming in the face of fans anymore. He's keeping his composure pretty well. And Kane, well, Kane is still Kane. There is some deep-rooted trouble within that monster.
And a big boot.
He can crank it up whenever the mood strikes him.
In comparing Daniel Bryan and Kane's progress in therapy, I think there are two different cases. Bryan had an emotional breakdown brought on by the WWE Universe, whereas Kane has just been sick and demented since birth.
Well, one of those things for sure. They're both off the rocker in my estimation.
Great job, Dr. Cole.
He's not going to like this. Guys, when the WWE Universe has the power on Monday Night Raw, they can be really nutty. Case in point, a few weeks ago, the WWE Universe voted on social media to have Daniel Bryan and Kane hug it out in the middle of the ring. Yes, folks, hug it out.
Yeah, it was not a sight we usually see in a WWE ring. Kane and Daniel appeared to be two people that have never given a hug in their whole life. An awkward moment that showed they both still had a ways to go in their anger management.
Here comes Daniel Bryan sending Kingston across the ring.
And Daniel Bryan looking to put Kofi Kingston away for the tag team titles. Drop kick, Kingston's in trouble.
The
Kane
champs are in peril. The Big Red Machine making the long climb to the top rope.
I don't think Bryan wanted Kane to make the tag.
No, not at all. He felt like he was in control, and now Kane is heading up top.
It's just a matter of time till this team implodes. We know they can't stand each other.
Kofi Kingston.
Look at Bryan. Bryan is hanging onto the ankle of Kane.
Kingston.
Crash and burn.
And now Daniel Bryan. Shoved away by Kane.
This is hilarious.
Bryan with a shot to Kane.
What is happening?
And there's Kane off the top rope. Splash into a cover. New tag team champion.
Oh, my God.
No way.
Yes way.
I cannot believe what we just saw.
What we just saw is two men in Kane and Daniel Bryan. Who can't stand each other. But now they're tag team champions. Kane
La wea.
can't believe it.
La wea toda.
No amount of therapy could have prepared the WWE Universe for this.
And Daniel Bryan as tag team champions.
You don't have to imagine it. It's a reality.
And it's weird.
I guess anger management worked, well, at least somewhat, right?
Team champions! I am the tag team champions! I am the tag
And look at
team
this.
Can't even agree who the real champion is.
It's both of them, Byron.
tag team champions! I am the tag team champions!
No, weón.
It's going to be interesting to watch. There's obviously no argument here. They both won the titles.
They can't even enjoy the victory together.
Oh, no.
The Big Red Machine certainly not pleased with the situation, but he can call himself one half of the tag team champions.
No, wea. Va a salir. Hasta acá no. Lanzamos caleta. Después toca Randy Orton. Y uno más. Ah, no, ¿quién? Bueno, eso no.